And see, the question that I want us to wrestle with today, and I want you to think about this right now, is who have you given up on? I want you to think right now, because there is someone in your life, and that name is going to spring to your mind. Who have you given up on? Because there is someone in your life, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a child, maybe it's a parent or a grandparent, maybe it's a spouse or an ex-spouse or somebody that you know, maybe someone you've never even seen up close and personal, but in your heart of hearts, you're like, there's no hope for them. There's no way it would take a miracle. And God says, He says, guess what? I'm in the miracle business. And what I want you to know is that God has not given up on you, and he hasn't given up on them. And can you just imagine for a moment what their lives would be like if God got a hold of them? I want you to stop. I want you to think. I want you to imagine their future and how extraordinary their lives could be if God was simply to get his hands on them. And if you could simply invite them to know who he is. See, it's not enough just to hope that one day out of the blue they're going to give their lives to Jesus, but that you have a role in this. This is who we are as a church, to speak into their lives and to tell them this amazing news that while they've been told all their lives, God doesn't accept you because of your sin, you can say, God is not counting your sins against you. Jesus has paid all of it. He wants to know you. He wants you to come close. He wants to hold you. He wants to bring you new life. He wants to make you new. See, what a gift that we have. What an opportunity. So who is it in your life that you could share that with today? For some of you, though, the person you've given up on is you. Right? For some of you, it's you've been living under that past that has been suffocating you for so long, and you have felt your soul withering under it. And this has become your identity, and you are living under all of your past regrets and failures and the sin and the shame that you've carried for so long. And what God wants you to know is that you are a priceless work of art. And yes, you are trapped in some marble right now, but he wants to break you free, and he wants to make you new. And he wants to breathe new life into you. And I want you to know that you are here this morning right now, not by accident. You are here right now because God has not given up on you. And you might think that God doesn't care about you. You might not feel like God cares about you, or maybe God's only about hurting you. I want you to know that whatever pain you feel, that God is using that to chisel you out. He wants to release you. He wants to set you free. Jesus was and is the freest person who ever lived. No one ever was more free than Jesus. And yet he chose to allow himself to be imprisoned, to be buried in a rocky tomb, so that we could have the life that he had, so that he could set us free. He tasted death so that we could have the life that only he has to give us, so that we could live forever with him. And if you're here this morning and you've never taken that first step, your status has not changed. You are still your old self. You cannot live in the light of your new reality until you have that new reality. Your first step is simply to give your life to Jesus, to say, Jesus, I am this hunk of marble. I'm a hunk of rock, and I'm giving all of myself to you. Now, please, make me new. Make me new. So if you're here this morning, I just want to encourage you that Jesus is listening. He's waiting for you. And if you're here and you're somewhere on that journey with me, where we are becoming new, I want you to say, hey, 2023, let's see how far we can go. In 2023, let's see just how much more we can live in light of this reality of who God has called us to be, the new creation, the status that we have as children of God. I hope you'll be part of that with me this year.